Thanks for staying with us. So our guest is a Nigerian British politician and wife of the senator representing the Kaduna South Senatorial District, Kaduna State, Nigeria. In May 2024, she was selected as the very first African to be elected to the Leeds City Council as a Lord Mayor of Leeds, United Kingdom, and the first Black representative of the Cooperative Party National Executive Council, becoming the first elected councillor from Africa to hold that position. So we're really excited to have her in the studio. Good morning. Welcome, Abigail Marshall Katung, to the studio.
Thank you very much, and happy anniversary to all of you.
Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The very first question many Nigerians are asking, how did it happen? You know, how did you start your political career in the US, in the UK, and how did you get to this point? Yeah.
Okay, so first of all, thank you so much for inviting me. It's an honor to be here and to meet all of you wonderful ladies. Yeah, it's been a marathon. It's definitely not been a sprint. But I studied in Ahmadu Bello University. Left the country about 25 years. I'm an alumni of ABU and left the country about 25 years for the UK. Came as an international student where I also studied politics and international studies. So I've always really loved politics, but didn't jump into it straight away. And in 2018, I decided to put myself forward. I would have put myself a lot earlier, but like so many women, what deters us is raising young children. So when my kids were much older, I decided to put myself forward for an elective position. And yes, luckily I got elected. And that's why I am where I am today.
So I don't want to say this is just luckily. I think you were intentional about where you were going.
Absolutely.
And you're here now. How would you say, you know, the journey was like having to, you know, raise kids and have a career along the line and with a dedicated goal at the end of the tunnel? How did you balance it all?
Yeah, you're very right. Definitely wasn't easy. And what I had to do first when I arrived England was to just navigate around all the different political parties and to see which one actually resonated with the values that I hold. And I decided to join the Labour and Cooperative Party around 2010. So I never could put myself forward, like I said, being a mother of young children at the time. I had twin boys who were born in 2004, 20 years old now. But at the time, their early years, they were really, really very ill because one was born with a narrow trachea and another was being investigated for epilepsy. So for the first 2 years of birth, the kids were in hospital. So I had to give up my I had a graduate paid job when I graduated from uni. So I give all of that up to look after them. So staying and being a home mom, I started my own business in the meantime doing that. And all I did was, I wasn't a forefront politician, but I was a woman in the room. So I made sure when I could, I attended meetings. I made myself available where I can just to let them know that I was sowing the seeds. So yes, I was very intentional, but with motherhood, you know, you just have to make sure the time is right for you. And I was just making sure I was there for other people, campaigning for others and making sure other people succeeded so that when the time came for me to put myself front line, you know, it was a lot easier, but I had to wait until my kids became teenagers for me to be able to get into frontline politics.
Okay, okay. So first, I want to say congratulations. This is huge. I know people that came for your event, Natasha and her husband. But yeah, I want. Can you please elaborate? What the role entails, the tenure, and you know your plans moving forward. You know, since you've been given this role.
Yes, honestly, I am forever grateful to the Nigerian delegation that came, especially the Nigerian Senate through my husband, who also serves in the 10th Assembly, representing Southern Kaduna, Senator Sunday Marshall Katung. I cannot tell you all how immensely grateful myself and the city are. Nigerians were so well represented from the Senate governors of my state as well. Bayelsa State House of Representatives. The Speaker was there. I don't think my city has ever seen that amount of Black people and representatives in our chambers. So it was such a momentous occasion for me, and the pride of being Nigerian, that sometimes in your life you feel that you're not alone, and your own people can actually show so much solidarity. Honestly, right now, it's actually even bringing tears to my eyes, but I am, myself and family are infinitely grateful. Yes, you did mention Senator Natasha. Yes, she was there, Senator Ireti. So, you know, we only have 3 women in the Nigerian Senate. So to have 2 out of the 3, honestly, for me, God has just got to, you know, he was just kind to all of us, and I'm just immensely grateful for their attendance. So my role, is a year's term. We're first citizens of the city. It's a ceremonial position, so it's non-political. So at this time, I don't take parties. I don't sit on party lines. So we have to look after every single citizen of the city and make sure we are non-political. So do not ask me any political.
Okay, because my next question was going to be, first of all, of course, acknowledging that I finished from ABU Zaria as well. So whoop, whoop. Yes, but then, you know, I was going to ask, because your husband is a politician, and I was like, was it something he encouraged you to do, or was that something that brought you together, the politics? Or, you know, who inspired who? Was it you that inspired him?
I think we both inspired ourselves. He's been in it longer than myself, you know, and he's been my #1 fan and supporter. So he's always there to listen, always there to, even when I'm getting exhausted, I'm like, no, I can't do this. He's like, no, if anyone can do it, it will be you. And I always say to all women, especially women who want to stand in politics, if you have a partner or a spouse that is your #1 supporter, the sky is your limit. And that's what my husband has been to me.
You know, I know you don't want to talk politics, but the truth is that as a Nigerian, I would like some kind of insight on the political landscape over there in the UK in comparison to ours. Your husband is a senator, so he's a politician, and you are also in the political circles in the UK. How would you, anything that stands out, you know, for you, that maybe we as Nigerians can even learn from you on how it's different, or how it's similar, or how it's done, that is just different from ours or similar to ours?
Well, our politics are very different. So in Nigeria, they operate the presidential system, whilst we operate the parliamentary system here. But in terms of my husband and myself, we are a team. You know, it's not a competition. And he did remind me of that only a few days ago, that we are a team. So we work together. We completely have 2 different roles, you know, and all we do each and every day of our lives is complement each other and just hold each other's hands through the roles that we all do. Where I can support him, I am always there to do so, and vice versa.
Fantastic. We just wanted to celebrate you today, because we always have this segment where we call Women with Love, women doing amazing things within and outside Nigeria. So we just thought it was important for us to celebrate you. Thank you so much. How do they call you? Is it just Abigail Marshall Katung, or is there a way to address you?
Mayor.
Oh, Lord Mayor.
Lord
Mayor. Lord Mayor. Thank you so much for coming to our show, Lord Mayor. It was a pleasure having you.
Thank you so much.
All righty. It's going to a short break now. We come back with our hot topic of the day. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.